Recalling Hebrew 11:32-33, we would not have enough time to give witness of so many who came before us and answered faithfully to God's call. It was in Brooklyn, where our first Latino Baptist congregation started toward the beginning of the 20th century. As Spanish-speaking groups of people began to settle in various areas of the city, this led to the birth of the first churches, which were predominantly of Puerto Rican and Cuban origin. Our organized Latino ministry work is initiated by ABC Metro New York predecessor organization in the early 1960s. Then Reverend Santiago Soto Fontanes was called to coordinate the ministry of several churches called the Department of Spanish Baptist Work. Those efforts strengthened existing churches and helped the start of new ones. Tending to the needs of language and cultural affinities resulted in the organization of the Asocioacion of Spanish-speaking Churches on October 11, 1969, with 10 churches. In time, other American Baptist member churches joined the association for a current total of 19. With the increased arrival of Latinos from all Latin America, our church's pastoral leadership now represents such diversity. The ministry expanded as ABC Metro New York provided executive ministerial staff to advise the overall ministry of the association, starting with Reverend Dr. Santiago Soto Fontanes in 1970, Reverend Jorge Aledo in 1983, Dr. Roberto Rivera in 1992, and Reverend Dr. Isaac Castañeda since the year 2000. The purpose of the association is to foster fellowship and serve as an agent of support to the churches. Year-to-year programmatic activities includes teaching sessions on the ministry of the church, pastors gathering for continuing education and relaxation, children events, various kinds of retreats for youth, women, and the whole, a traditional Good Friday service, and the participation in mission projects. There is an annual meeting and worship service where officers are elected and the budget is approved. Now mixed in every stratum of society, from first to second and third generation, counted and not counted Latinos are easily identified wherever they go. Just in New York City, they add up to roughly 2.5 million, just about one-third of the population. Latino multiculturalism includes more than 25 countries and territories, a great mix of ethnic, racial identities, and national origins, with unique cultural preferences and political affinities. Imagine how potent that configuration is in church life. The New York metropolis owes its richness to the great diversity of immigrants. This soup was enriched by Latinos only since recent times. Due in part to economic instability and government immigration policies, the arrival of Latinos in New York City has been decreasing since 2001. Latino population has continued, nevertheless, to increase rapidly by birth, and the predictions show that by 2060, just 2 generations ahead, almost one-third of the country's population will be of Latino Hispanic origin. This certainly presents us with great possibilities for ministry and for growth. Latinos share space with the rest of society at a historical time of high cultural fluidity and connectivity helped by the fast-paced digital world. Mission will be impacted by the new scenarios in our land, which blesses us for innovative and intentionally integrated ministry. The same concerns of 60 years ago still resonate today. How to address our new realities of incoming and settled Latinos who are already a vital part of our society, when our resources urge us to be good stewards. Today, we thank God for the many years of Latino organized ministry of ABC Metro New York for the 50th year anniversary, declared a Jubilee year, set aside for reflection and reconnection with the original purpose of ministry within our midst. The actions of our faith will move us forward toward a better integrated way of doing ministry in a new world, offering us a wonderful potpourri of converging cultural identities. May we be open to God's will and in obedience get a glimpse of God's reign. Now look at this short video clip of Reverend Jose Valencia, the first president of the association.
Debo de reconocer que en esa época muchos laicos de las iglesias respondieron a ese llamado para venir a ser pastores. El llamado que yo siempre sentí y que ha sido mi tema central como pastor ha sido servir a la gente. En el servicio a Dios, mi idea principal, mi tema como pastor ha sido siempre servir a la gente.